You didn't redeem it, but I'll do it for you. Hold on. Oh, we're having technical Is it working? You guys got to give it a minute for this to take shape. It's going to take a little while, okay? Wait, hold on. Before we put the beret on, we have to let the pompadour readjust to the world again. It takes some time after slumber. It has bedhead right now, okay? Dude, isn't it a burden to have so much hair? It's such a burden. It just gets everywhere. It gets in my mouth, gets in my eyes. You look like Sophie. Oh, I do look like Sophie, huh? Are we the same person? Is this us? We're the same person. Can you spot the difference? I think we're literally the same. I think we're literally the same right now. I think we're the same. You see the resemblance? Okay, let's talk to Verso then. My friend.
Mon ami. You've put on a lot of weight.
You've put on a lot of weight. How much you think Esquier weighs? Esquier is a healthy lad. He's cultivating, Esquier is cultivating mass. Also, there was one thing I wanted to bring up about Esquier that I didn't bring up in the video. I noticed it too late. But in Esquier's nest, there are chroma statues of other Esquier lookalikes. So that's just something to think about. There were other Esquiers in there that were like. So just thinking about that, okay? Keep that in mind.
I could say the same for you, you giant marshmallow. Bet you lost your stones again.
So it's canon that they have marshmallows in this world. You guys realize that? When were marshmallows invented? Can anyone tell me that? Does it make sense given the aesthetic that this game, the time that this game's aesthetic is kind of based off of? Did they have marshmallows back then?
You know me. But now you're here. We can go find them.
Okay, so a couple other thoughts here. I'm in thinking mode now. The first thought is, do you think it's more respectful? Do you think Verso's being respectful by calling his rock stone? Because you can call it, like, that's a rock. Whatever, right? But if you're like, that's a stone, it carries a certain connotation with it. But the second thing is, this is implying that Esquier has other abilities that we need to unlock by finding more of his stones.
Yeah, buddy. We'll find them. Tell me, did you tell them about... you know what?
Oh, he's talking about that one night in Cancun that they had 50 years ago.
Oh, Maman's the word. I promised.
My mom's the word. Is that like... Mama? Mom?
Great.
Mom?
I'm counting on you.
Always, mon ami.
Guys, I'm sorry. I don't know if Noelle is here, but this sounds like Noelle, 100%. Do I want to spend time with Esquier? Hell the fuck yeah, I want to spend time with Esquier. Are you shitting me? Who wouldn't want to spend time with Esquier, man?
Verso, mon ami.
Esquier, mon ami. I feel like I haven't seen you in years.
Is mon ami like my friend, pretty much?
3 years, 67 days, and roughly 10 hours.
Oh, what a good memory he has. Here's the other piece of the puzzle here. I still don't know exactly what Esquier is, or that one thing that Mael was trying to connect with. I thought maybe like that thing was a gestural, but it's not a gestural. It's not a Nevron. I think some of the dialogue said like, oh, they're not a Nevron. What is that, right? It's really hot in this right now.
10 hours and 7 minutes.
Oh wow, what a memory. Do you guys count down the time since you've last seen some of your friends in this manner?
Oh, you've been counting too.
Voice acting? Yo, that was a delayed voice acting. Ben Starr? Better step your game up. What have you been up to? Did Francois finally move out and get his own cave? We gotta talk about Francois here.
Did Francois finally move out? in his own
Francois.
cave?
Francois would miss me too much.
Is my game lagging right now? Let me just...
He hates napping alone.
If you're here, then isn't he napping alone?
Oh, he must miss
Fran,
me
Fran.
so much right now. Poor Fran.
Fran.
I'm sure he'll survive.
Yes.
He survives off his curmudgeon.
So how did these expeditioners convince you to leave your cave?
They're all so nice. Well, the super nice one died, but the others are cool too.
Gustav was super nice. I think they did a good job with Gustav's character. He just felt like a normal-ass dude thrust into a dire situation, right? Because he has like those awkward moments where he's like giving the password. His friends are setting him up to give the password, but there was no password and he's just yelling at the guy. He's like, sorry. He's like a normal-ass dude, you know? Under dire circumstances.
You can make some friends too. It's been a long time since you made new human friends.
You know what I think about friendships with expeditioners? I don't need more friends, I have you. Okay, what I think this is alluding to, I'm gonna do this one because I'm curious, but I'm gonna assume sometime during Expedition Zero's expedition, that dude discovered that he had this power of like immortality or something. Something was hinting him towards that. So he freaking ixnayed all the other expeditioners and shit, and this guy was trying to like no, and try to stop him and shit. Or this could just be from the fact that you go on an expedition, everyone dies. It's kind of like along those lines of like, I'm not gonna get to know you because we're dead anyway, and I don't want to feel that pain. Let's go with that one.
You know what I think about friendships with expeditioners.
Losing a rock is better than never having a rock.
Oh, yo. I agree with this 100%. This is the example here might be kind of funny, but I actually firmly believe this. It's basically, is it better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all? You know, something along those lines, right? This whole game has kind of been about the prospect of death. How do we cope with death? It just so happens in this world, for the people that we know, death is expedited. It's happening so fast. How do we cope with that? But really in like our lives, it's like, you know, the pain that comes with, you know, having family or close friends or a pet or something like that, right? Knowing that it will end at some point. The pain that you will feel at that moment, was it worth going through that experience just to have that pain? And I do think yes, right? In a broad sense, right? The deeper the connection, the harder it is to lose it, but I feel like having that connection is better than not having any at all, you know what I mean?
Ask me how I know.
Because he's lost his rocks.
Debatable.
I hope we won't lose them. Like the others.
The others. Other expeditioners? Expedition Zero or other expeditioners in Zero or in general, because, you know, the Gestrals hinted that like, oh, we've had other expeditions come through before, right? How many times have they gone through the cycle of here's another expedition, we're trying to help them, ends in failure in some way.
So, you lost your stones again. How did you lose them this time?
Yeah. I lost them on our trip back from the Gestral River, right after you left.
This is actually another... Okay, we're going on a lot of different tangents here. SKA is just spitting deep stuff because I think the Gestral River is important. The Gestrals talked about reviving again. from like a river, the Gestural River. That one Gestural was like, I'm 10 hours old and I'm back. Did they come back from the Gestural River because they revived, or it's a place of importance for sure. I brought your stone back. We'll help you get them back.
Oh, don't worry. I hope you get them back.
Maybe he loses them on purpose, so Versa will come back, right?
You are the best. I missed going on adventures with you.
Me too.
Of course, Verso has a frickin' scar or some shit across his eye like that. Only badass. Dude, I do look like Sophie, don't I? We have relationship levels in this game? We're going that deep into this game? I have to build relationship? Fuck yeah.
To adventure.
Let's go, Noel. Adventure. Fun fact, the time changes for everyone depending on how long it takes you. Oh, he was 10 hours old because that was your playtime. Ah, that's sick. That's fun. That's fun. You can romance Eskie now. You know, and no one correct me. No one tell me if this or will not happen. I'm asking you right now, don't tell me. But I was kind of wondering if we were going to have some sort of romance thing, because with my boy Gustav, who felt like the main character at the time. Also, side tangent, I thought this guy was like Gustav from like a past life or something. Maybe all French people look the same to me when they have dark hair and dark and curly, luxurious, luscious hair like that. Anyway, I was wondering if there was going to be some like romance thing, because obviously Sophie and Gustav were a thing at the beginning. But then when they're walking around in the prologue, Sophie's like, oh, you and Lune would make a great couple, or did something happen? And then we meet Ciel, and Ciel's, I feel like she's always been like that, but she's all flirty and playful. She's like poking him and shit. Like, you remember Aqua Farm 3? You remember that, you know what I mean? So I thought maybe there might be something like that. Who knows? Don't tell me if there will or will not be. A dating sim in my turn-based combat. Well, we have relationship levels, so I wouldn't throw it out the window here. I mean, Verso looks like an eligible bachelor, even though he might be 70 years old. He's still got the heart and physiology of like a 40-year-old, you know?
Expedition Zero left 67 years ago, which would make you...
This is perfect timing. If they left 67 years ago, I'm gonna assume he was like 18 or something when he left. 6'7"? Wait, 6'7"? 6'7". I'm gonna say he's 77. He's like Aragorn, by the way. Dude, he's basically Aragorn. Did you guys think about that? I'm gonna say he's 85.
About 100.
He's 100.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. He left him a little bit. Okay, all right.
Tell me about the fracture.
Yes, that means he was here for the fracture, but he was like a baby. Do I feel some romantic tension here, guys? Is our relationship level skyrocketing right now? I feel like it's skyrocketing.
I'm not going to get much sleep tonight, am I?
Oh, it is skyrocketing for sure. He's not gonna get much sleep at all. Yeah, she's into it.
Expedition Zero.
About 100.
Tell me.
Okay,
about the
that's all
fracture.
they have to say. Guys, do you feel it? I feel
I'm
it
not
right
gonna
there.
get much sleep.
All right. They have, yeah, it's an indie game. Assets and stuff are reused. Actually, funny thing is, the mod that I use to get cinematic B-roll, you have the option to replace, like, the head. Not replace the head, but, like, merge the head with other heads. So, like, there's an uncanny resemblance between a lot of the heads, so I'll just say that. I'm curious to see if these guys have a relationship. Okay. I don't sense any any tension here. Oh god. Oh god. Dude, this game is awesome. I had that feeling from like the prologue. I really liked it, but oh my god. This game is sick. Oh my god. Lune. Okay, are we going through the depressive that period in time where we're just, you know, we're coping with the loss of Gustav, we're acting out in different ways, we're experimenting, right? We realize life is too short, we gotta like experiment with some things. But eventually we'll come back around and be like, you know, and understand that death was, you know, just kind of a part of life, and we're happy for the moments that came with it. But for now, we're going through our like rebellious phase, you know? Okay, if we're kind of like, you know, RPing this, Lune does seem like someone who, again, the way she deals with these situations is she doesn't deal with the situation. That's how she deals with it, kind of. You know what I mean? She kind of goes through abstract ways. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this until she has a character moment where she's ready to really deal with it. I have deemed it so. No, the journal. The journal. No one, do we even have his like journal? Did anyone pick that up? Oh yeah, we'll give him stats and skills next time. It'll be fine, I'm sure, right? Oh, this kind of reminds me of Star Wars, where you have the moons and the sun. Well, that's the sun, but you know. I love Star Wars, that's why. The fucking rock, dude. Dude, I feel so bad for Maëlle, man. Gustav was definitely her favorite guardian, right? We can all agree on that. Space out the vibes. I do feel really bad for Maëlle, though. Anything that has to do with, like, parental relationships.
I'm really sorry I didn't arrive sooner. He was your brother?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Losing family is difficult.
I know. I know what you're going to say. You want to offer your condolences. You want to say something comforting. But I don't need it. I've had enough condolences. I've lost so many families now. I just need... Can you please go?
Oh, he has the journal! Let's go! Damn, that's a beautiful scene. You know, I was gonna say, I really like the voice acting there. It did sound like she had, like, she was a little congested from all the sniffles and stuff. With that delivery there. We can swim now. Oh boy.